All right. Welcome, everyone. Kicking off another deep dive here. We're going to be looking into Second Ridge Ministries today.
Second Ridge Ministry.
Yeah, and I've been looking over some of the info on them. Sounds like a pretty unique faith-based organization.
Definitely unique.
Yeah, so let's unpack it a little bit. For those who maybe haven't heard of them, what are they all about? What kind of impact are they having? And how can someone, if they're interested, how can they get involved?
Well, I think the most interesting thing, and you kind of hit on it there, is that they're faith-based, but they really are all about what they call actionable faith.
Actionable faith. How about
Yeah.
that?
So it's not enough to just, talk the talk. You got to walk the walk, right?
Right.
Put your beliefs into action.
Yeah, so how do they kind of put that into practice? What's their mission? How do they do what they do?
At their core, they're really all about encouraging personal growth and spiritual development. And they do that primarily through scriptural teachings, and their blog is kind of their main platform for that.
The blog, yeah.
Yeah. So they use that to share insights, foster discussion, all that good stuff.
So it's about not just reading the Bible, but actually understanding it and applying it.
Exactly. It's about engaging with the teachings on a deeper level. And that's where that whole actionable faith comes in.
Okay, so how does that connect to actionable faith?
Well, they don't just, teach and preach. They actually put their money where their mouth is, so to speak, and support other organizations that are doing really impactful work.
Oh, that's cool.
Like Faith Food Fridays, Grace to You. These are groups that are actually out there making a tangible difference.
Wow, so it's like a ministry that's supporting other ministries. I've never really heard of that before.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. So tell me a little bit about these organizations that they're supporting. Like, what kind of work do they actually do?
So, for instance, Faith Food Fridays, they address a really pressing issue, which is food insecurity.
Food insecurity. Yeah.
They're providing meals and support to families that are struggling.
Yeah. That's great.
Grace to You, they focus on spreading biblical teachings, making them accessible through various media, reaching a wider audience that way.
It's kind of like they're almost like a hub.
Yeah.
Right? And they're supporting all these different spokes that are going out and doing all this great work.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. A hub supporting the spokes, reaching out to the community in different ways.
So if someone's listening to this and they're like, hey, this sounds really cool, this is something I want to get behind, how do they actually get involved with Second Ridge Ministries themselves? I know they have a subscription thing, right?
Yeah, they encourage people to become subscribers, and it's more than just about, accessing content.
Right.
It's about becoming part of a community.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're joining a network of like-minded individuals who are all on a similar path, looking for growth, looking for connection.
So tell me a little bit about that community aspect. What makes it different than, just following them on social media or something?
They have dedicated forums for deep diving into specific biblical passages,
Mhm.
Like you can really get into the nitty-gritty, have these in-depth discussions. They even host live Q&As with theologians sometimes, so it's pretty interactive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not just about passive consumption, right?
Right. So it's actually engaging with the material and with each other.
Exactly.
That's really cool. Okay, so besides that kind of community element, are there any other tangible benefits to subscribing?
Oh, yeah, definitely. For starters, you get unlimited access to all the content they create, all their posts, podcasts, everything. That's a wealth of resources right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then there's the intercessory prayer.
The what?
Intercessory prayer. So they have a dedicated team that actually prays for the specific needs and concerns of their subscribers.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's really adds a very personal touch to the whole thing.
So it's not just a general prayer for everybody. It's actually specific to your individual needs.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's really cool.
And on a more, I guess, practical level, you also get exclusive early updates on events and partnerships they have going on.
So you're kind of in the loop.
Yeah, you get the inside scoop and, you get to be a part of things as they develop.
It seems like they're really trying to offer a lot of value to their subscribers, both on a spiritual level and on a practical level, and, keep them engaged and feeling like they're part of something.
Right.
But obviously the subscriptions also help support their mission, right?
Oh, absolutely. Subscribing is a direct way to contribute to the work they're doing, to help them fund those organizations we talked about, like Faith Food Fridays, spread their message, create even more resources. Yeah, makes sense. So it's kind of a win-win. You get all these great benefits, and you're supporting a good cause at the same time. But, thinking about accessibility, I mean, not everyone can afford to pay for a subscription.
Right. And they recognize that. They actually offer a free subscription option as
Oh,
well.
that's cool.
So that way, everyone, regardless of their financial situation, can still engage with the content, participate in the discussions, be a part of the community.
That's really great because it really shows their commitment to, inclusivity and making these resources available to everyone.
Exactly.
And, it kind of goes back to that whole idea of actionable faith. It doesn't have to be a huge financial contribution. Even just engaging with the content, participating in the discussions, that's a way to actively participate.
Exactly. And it reinforces the idea that everyone can contribute to positive change.
Right. Every little bit helps.
Every action, every contribution, no matter how small, can make a difference.
Well said. Well, I think this has been a really insightful look at Second Ridge Ministries. It's definitely a unique approach to faith and community engagement. So for those of you listening, what resonates with you most about what you've heard today? Is it the focus on scriptural teachings, the support for organizations like Faith Food Fridays, or maybe it's that sense of community that they're fostering? What stands out to you?
Think about the role that faith plays in your own life and whether a community like this could help you on your journey.
Yeah,
Could your support, whether it's through subscribing, engaging with the content, or just spreading the word, could that contribute to something bigger than yourself?
something to think about. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.